Shawn Langdon, the DHL. Applied Innovations team. They had the big boss, John Lowry, out here yesterday hanging out with the Applied Innovations folks. And the Sealmaster, Doug Kalitta driven machine. If you are a fan of Kalitta Motorsports, here's a photo op for you right here, right now. Joe did this just for you. I'm sorry.
No, thank you for the acknowledgement. I worked it out.
Both of them, of course, part of Team Toyota. Sealmaster, longtime supporter of the Kalitta Motorsports team. Applied Innovation on both cars. Mac Tools, CMR, Rev Chem.
You know, Alan, I want to mention Sealmaster. Not only is that an amazing car, but we host the Sealmaster Track Walk every Sunday morning at NHRA National Events, and it's, frankly, one of my favorite things I get to do. Hang with the fans. Everybody's so excited. We get a little exercise. We'll do it tomorrow morning. Thank you, Sealmaster, for supporting that event, the Sealmaster Track Walk.
An Ohio corporation.
Amazing stuff.
Langdon sits number 9. Doug Kalitta sits number 6. Leah still with the best run of the round. 3.835. Shawn Langdon, 323 miles an hour. Doug Kalitta goes 417, 212, shutting off early. Looking at the numbers down the racetrack, at 330 feet, they were about dead even. Doug was just a couple of thou out in front. Shortly after that, the Sealmaster car quit making noise, and the DHL car kept making noise. 383, that's low of the round. Let's go down to John.
All right, with Jason McCulloch, and you guys have been really improving the last few races, the semifinal, a final last week. Sky's the limit right now. Everything seemed to be working okay?
Well, we're getting more data on hot tracks, which helps. In the beginning of the year, we weren't getting down the finish line very often, but the more data you get, the better you are and the more confident you are. We got to work on our Friday night setup, but it seems like we're doing pretty good in the day.
Now, the good news is most of the races are running today. We don't run a whole lot of races on Friday night. Take another look. See if we can figure out what went wrong with Doug, left side of the screen. Yeah, just puffed the tire out there a little bit. Saw a little Goodyear contrails coming off the back, and the cylinder goes out. And not uncommon. These cars utilize a mechanical fuel injection. The fuel pump drives right off the front of the camshaft, so it's at half engine speed. When the car spins the tires down track, the engine RPM comes up. When the engine comes up, the fuel pump spins faster and puts more fuel in the cylinders, and it can drown out the spark plugs. If you think about drowning out the spark plugs in a top fuel car, think about this, and I'm not suggesting you try this at home, the mental exercise. If any of you guys arc weld, are you familiar with arc welding? Set your arc welder at 88 amps. That's what they got going on in the cylinder. Twin 44-amp magnetos. Strike an arc at 88 amps, and then try to drown it out by pouring flammable liquid on it. And that's what's happening inside the cylinders.
Do not do that, folks. This is a disclaimer.
No,
do not do that.
Do not try this at home. It is
do not try this at home.
Mental exercise.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, though, to hear you think about it that way.